Hi everyone, welcome to another episode. In this one, we're going to be reacting to the Pacific episode 7 called Peleliu Hills. Recap?
So in the previous episode, we basically saw the Marines running across the airfield and just getting absolutely obliterated by artillery and, Japanese soldiers kind of hiding it everywhere.
They're essentially waiting for them. They'd set up. They'd already set up.
Yeah. But they were just waiting for them, like in trucks and behind walls, in buildings and whatever. And it did feel like an eternity crossing. In the intro they did say it was like the longest walk or the longest kind of run that they've been on, and it did feel like that in the episode as well. But during that, one of the runners got hit, and Lecky turned around and said that he would go and get a radio, or he'd find someone who can radio in, but then also gets hurt looking for a radio. So there's a jeep that blows up and the blast kind of pushes him against a tree, which was just can't catch a break basically. But then on the other side, Sledge, or his new nickname is Sledgehammer, basically Snafu falls down. It seems like he gets hit, so he falls to the ground.
He doesn't actually get wounded or anything, does he?
No, I think I don't know if it was. He doesn't get wounded at all.
No, yeah.
It looks like he has got shot or wounded by shrapnel or whatever. So Sledge basically goes and helps him, brings him back, and they basically manage to make it across the field and then into the hills. But the hills are like you cannot pass them at all. So they've had to kind of backtrack a bit.
Yeah.
And then right at the end, we see Lecky on a ship in a wheelchair, and obviously his face it's got burns on his face and everything. And I think they look like they're going home, or they're going to like some sort of hospital to kind of recover.
That initial bit, the when they basically got to get from one end to the end of the airfield to the other, was grueling, because obviously before that they're dying of thirst. There's like a lack of water.
Yeah.
And the Japanese, whatever water is left, the Japanese are poisoned.
Yeah. They killed animals and put them in there.
Yeah, like a fuck you to them. Which is really messed up. And I think he loses a few friends as well. But essentially we get to the end. And then the flip side, right at the end, where like the orders have changed, it starts raining heavily.
Yeah.
Which is really messed up. But yeah, the last we see of Lecky is him going on the boat, but not sure where to, rehabilitation or home. And the only thing we see of back home is Sledge's friend goes to visit his parents, saying your son's in good hands. Yeah. And the hands of good Marines beside him, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So we're still in Peleliu, so let's see what happens in this one. Episode 7, Peleliu Hills. Let's check it out.
After 3 days of fighting, the airfield on Peleliu was captured.
The worst was waiting for us.
Oh damn, what now?
U.S. intelligence had failed to anticipate the level of Japanese resistance.
They got the numbers wrong.
Yeah.
The Japanese had created an elaborate system of underground fortresses.
Wow, look at...
If the intelligence had been what it should have been, I don't think we'd ever hit that island.
Oh damn. Well, we needed it.
But you could have gone around it, I guess.
Over 500 caves. It was one cave right after another. You had to dig them out one at a time.
That is so messed up.
We were fighting a ruthless enemy, and he'll die before he'll be taken prisoner.
A fight to the finish. For 30 straight days, day and night.
30 days?
We lost a lot of men. Considerable amount killed and tremendous amount wounded.
It's something you never forget.
Jesus. I thought the airfield was rough. This is worse, and the fact that it's
Well,
like
this must have been quite a big battle because they've actually spent 3 episodes on it.
yeah, but I mean, like specifically this because they developed like a sort of cave system. So
Yeah,
and they're
yeah.
not willing to die. Like they're like
Yeah. They're basically
they won't give up.
They'll kill themselves.
It just becomes more complicated in terms of a battle.
Well, in terms of clearing, and yeah, you're right. Like you always have to like double check, triple check,
Yeah.
kind of as you plow through the island.
Yeah. Okay. Going up north.
Let's go around. Yeah.
Look at this terrain, man.
Look at it.
You can't walk properly. You don't have sufficient cover.
I'm surprised tanks can even maneuver through some of that.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Because there are going to be some areas of the island which you can't take tanks. You just physically won't be able to take tanks.
You used to not smoke.
Hmm.
Guess I do now.
Yeah. Inevitable, right?
Dry ammo be resupplied. Ready to move at 1100.
1100. That guy just gave us the fucking morning off.
Get some breakfast.
Can't even recognize this place.
Judging from those planes, I think it's the airfield we took a while back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say they look like they moved camp forward and.
Why didn't I enlist in the Seabees? Could have come to Peleliu in the seat of a bulldozer.
What's a Seabees?
I don't know.
Any kind of Jap weapon, I'll take it.
Hey, sure. Keep him in my ass.
You get enough to eat? What's your old man do?
He's a doctor, internal medicine. Treated vets from the First World War.
My dad's a shop foreman at a textile mill in Massachusetts. He weaved wool fabric for the military. All our Marine Greens.
It comes from quite a
It's nice to think
wealthy-ish
my father might have had something to do with the
background.
blankets we sleep in.
It's nice to know that their parents have a hand in helping.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got a detail for you.
Sir,
No, as you were. You show 0950.
I do, sir.
Good. Wake me up in 20 minutes.
That's your job. Look at that.
I suppose a constant bombardment of that hill would probably be better because it'll break some of the caves underneath it. Like might cause them to collapse in on each other. I mean, obviously, there's loads of Japs in the hills anyway. They showed that in the last episode.
Hey, look, it's Colonel Puller.
It's First Marines.
There goes first. Well, sir. Here you go. Thanks, man. Super fire.
So is it like they're swapping? They're doing skirmishes and they're just swapping.
That's what it seems like, and then back and forth kind of thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Oh, he's
not dead, is he?
How you doing?
Let's go!
no.
Oh man, he's wrecked.
He's just injured.
Psychologically as well. What do you think that does psychologically to you? Like you're going in and you're seeing the Marines coming back, but they look messed up.
I think it's one of those ones where you kind of wish that you are not in that position when you come back down the hill. But then also, I guess it kind of fuels you as well
Yeah.
to want to.
While killing countless savage Japs in the key battle at Guanajuato, winner of the Congressional Medal of Honor, America's own Sergeant John Basilone!
I don't think he cares.
It kind of looks like he'd rather just be back serving.
Yeah, I think he doesn't care about this. I don't want to sound harsh, but pageantry of parading him around. I mean, that's a great golf swing, but
Oh, he's been there for a while.
I remembers Manny.
Mm.
Damn, he was there the entire
Oh.
day. Yeah, he don't want to do this shit no more.
Yeah, looks like it, doesn't it?
Shit, who is it?
What was that? What happened?
What the fuck is going on up there?
I don't know. 2 chaps. I think. One ran
Think?
down the road. The other jumped in Packer's foxhole.
You don't get out of your fucking hole at night! Because this is what happens! One of us gets tired. One of us gets lazy. This is what happens.
Shit.
What kind of asshole shoots the guy? Huh?
An asshole like you.
Oh shit!
That came from the side.
Bergen! Plant your mortars behind that bunker! Move up! Is the bunker clear? We got it! It's been cleared!
That's it? Who's shooting
I'm
then?
sorry.
Where are they shooting from then?
Behind the bunker?
Barky. Chaps in the bunker. First platoon cleared it with grenades. I'm sure. They're in there.
What is he hearing? I can't.
I don't know. They are in there.
Yeah. Well done, Sledge. You can have a grenade in there.
And it's a grate, isn't it? So they got it. It might not. It might bounce off the grate.
Sledgehammer! Check that side!
Jesus! Now you can chuck a grenade in there.
Oh right, there you go. Ooh. Oh
shit, where did it land?
Grenade.
Shit!
Ah.
Target 100 yards to your right.
Oh no. Oh no 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 no.
Get off the bunker, goddammit! Come on. Bill, come on.
Grab him and move.
Hold on, Bill.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Shit. Oh my god. It's like how it was in D-Day when they hit the German bunkers.
Fucking die! Fucking die!
What's going through his head? You reckon?
He's just become. I mean, obviously, he's happy to be alive in some element
he
of
looks
it.
spent.
Why don't they just surrender? Because they're Japs. We're gonna have to root them out one by one.
Thing is, there were quite a lot of them in there, so I don't know how that grenade would have. The initial grenade, they didn't really.
I was gonna say, like, I didn't expect there to be that many in there.
Yeah.
Is Snafu still going around taking the gold teeth?
Teeth out people,
okay.
yeah. Oh, still doing it. Oh.
Makes it easier.
It was so weird. I don't know why he wanted to take the tooth out while he was alive and squirming.
Because you can inflict as much pain on your enemy. as
Okay,
you-
but Snafu was like, it just makes it easier when he just.
Yeah, I think the thing is, it's he respects obviously what Sledge is saying now, and so he's like, okay, yeah, you know, just nobody needs to hear someone else screaming while you're.
I'm starting to get a bit worried about Sledge.
Any word on Layton, Skipper?
I don't think he's breaking, but I think it is having some sort of toll on him.
Oh, phew. Layden's okay. The guy's okay.
Bertie, I'm gonna need some of your mortar squad to volunteer as stretcher bearers.
No one wants to do it?
Can't dwell on any of it.
I like how his skippers, like, even in the previous episode, is giving him advice. Because he mentioned that he's scared, and he's like...
Yeah.
I don't know anyone who isn't scared, and... Just gotta think about the good that you're doing.
Yeah, he does seem to be talking more to Sledge in the sense that... just about more stuff to take his mind off it.
Maybe because he sees that glazed look on Sledge.
Could be.
It's mental.
It's literally like a mound of rocks. That's your cover.
Which isn't even proper cover, because there's just holes everywhere.
Hmm.
Oh shit!
Oh. It's just hell on earth that no one's.
I got the sulfur. Let's go. Let's get him on the stretcher.
It's mad that you've got to come back across that terrain with a stretcher.
Oh my!
He's done.
Why is he standing there without a helmet? Because there's debris everywhere, even in the air, constantly.
He's gone. There's no way. Shit, man, this is brutal. The concept of like I said, I know you got to get your wounded out, but how do you do that in that terrain? Oh, he's gone, man.
Yep.
He's
Come on.
He is the old breed. If a guy like that breaks.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, because he was in World War One. They said so he would have seen. He would have seen death there, but this is just on another level.
This place is just sucking the soul out of everyone.
Go into those hills again, I'm gonna get hit. I know it.
What, like your luck has run out?
I don't care anymore.
Jesus.
Just as long as it's quick.
This is fucked up.
That's the second person to say that in this.
Japs are everywhere.
See, now I don't know if they're genuinely everywhere or people have just... No, okay. They are.
Yeah.
They're there. This is... There are no words. What happened? What's he doing?
Needs to take a piss.
Oh.
Oh shit, there is one. Fucking hell, you can't even take a shit anywhere.
With you? Why'd you take so
Why do they take so long?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get their guns ready.
Look like you in a sack race, Jay.
Oh, poor guy. I'm not surprised, mate. That cave is so close.
I fucking shit myself. You guys are fucking nuts.
Go back and get some new dungarees, Jay. You left a trail, boy. They're gonna find us now.
It's messed up, but at least I found 10 seconds of humor.
Humor for it, yeah. But wouldn't you go in that cave and have a look at it?
Yeah, I was there. Everyone was surrounding. I thought, okay, we've cleared this bit. We're just gonna rest here now. But it just shows you just how deep the systems were.
The tunneling was.
Yeah, the tunneling is. It could have been. They could have been far away, and they just made their way up.
Yeah. This is just a canyon of shit.
Yeah.
It's just harsh terrain.
It's everything. It's everything.
Everything's
Fucked up,
been
rolled
blown
into
up.
one. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a death trail.
Sniper got the skipper.
Fuck!
Haldane?
XX dead.
What? He was a good man as well. I know it sounds harsh, at least he didn't suffer. It was just quick. It looks like he got shot to the head, so it was... But still, it's...
Fucked up. I hope, like, it's not a chain effect and, like, the Marines don't break. Like, it's the last straw kind of thing.
I think it's more they're feeling enraged by it now.
They don't look enraged. They look at him. He is. Okay, yeah, he looks enraged.
It's a bit of both, but they're more angry than
spirits broken.
Look at where they're held up. Like, the trail is so thin and there's like a little box there.
Yeah. It's a shithole.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, he's dropping.
Is he throwing rocks in his head?
Yeah. That's
so messed up. It's not even normal. That's not normal. That is not normal. He's trying to eat as well.
I applaud the props department in this. Sorry.
Is he going to succumb to it and...
What? Take a tooth out? It'd be very unlike Sledge, though, wouldn't it?
What you doing, Sledgehammer?
Thought I'd bag me some Jap gold.
You don't want to do that. Don't. You shouldn't do it.
Germs. Doc Caswell says all these dead nips have germs.
I don't know if he's saying that to spare him from the horror of what he's trying to do.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I think Snafu's saying that because
psychologically.
Yeah, you don't lower yourself to that level.
Yeah. You're good. Yeah. But I'm surprised that they have so much gold in their teeth. I didn't think that was a thing. Like, I thought it was just a one. Like, they've got that soldier had quite a lot of gold in his teeth. I don't know what the significance of that is.
Well, you didn't know it was that abundant in Japan, is it?
Yeah, like, yeah. Well, as in to have it in your teeth. Yeah, I didn't.
To common folk.
Yeah. Not a lot of them look like they come back.
Jesus, look at it, man.
You know, it's like you said in the beginning when they're going up the hill and they see the people coming down. What must it feel like? And now this is what those people come down the hill are feeling like.
Yeah. Oh, where are they going?
I don't know.
Keep it.
A little heartbreaking to see the old head sort of break for a minute. You know, because he was strong mentally, and this island just broke him. Back to Pavuvu. You remember when he first landed here?
Yeah, I was going to say, like, how different he looked back then.
What the hell are they doing here?
Thanks, man.
Hi, welcome back. It's good to see you.
You've had your look-see, now move along.
Is that to kind of raise their spirits a bit?
I love that look. That look was, the fuck you say to me? Poor Sledge. And to the rest of the Marines, they went through fucking hell.
It must be so, after spending all that time on the island where you didn't have any water, or you know, like you had whatever you went through, this must be the most liberating thing.
And that's the end of the episode. Thoughts?
It was rough again.
Oh, it just gets rougher and rougher. This 3-episode stint of Peleliu landing, airfield, and hills. It's just been.
I think we said this. I think we said this last episode. And it's like, it's quite difficult to put into words sometimes because you're seeing elements of what is unfolding, and you're just thinking, how on earth did anyone survive that? Or like, you know, how did anyone? Obviously, a lot of people broke, but the people who didn't break during that, how did they survive that mentally, physically? It's because
I don't know how Sledge managed to. He was in the same area as them. Had to go through the same stuff they had to go through, and in pockets, in the times where he was on his own, he wasn't jolly or any. Well, you can't be jolly, but he wasn't smiling or anything. He was just had a glazed look on his face, staring into the distance. It felt like he was going to break at every instance.
I think that's why that skipper. I think he kept his morale up, or he kept him together. I guess not his morale, but he'd ask him questions that took his mind away from like, where are you from? What does your dad do? You know,
no, you're right. You're right. He kept him positive.
Yeah. Kind of distracted him a little bit. You know, even if it's just a humorous thing, like, "Oh, wake me up in 20 minutes," kind of thing. Like,
I've got a new job for you. You don't have to go anywhere.
Yeah. So it kind of sidetracked him a little bit, but then also other people are looking out for him, like Snafu telling him not to kind of do the teeth thing. Like it's
something you won't be able to come back from, kind of thing.
Yeah. I mean, he's sitting there throwing rocks in someone's head, which is like.
It took me a while. It took me a while to figure out what he was doing as well, and then I was like, "Oh, okay." There's a half-open head, and he's chucking rocks in it.
Do you know what? I actually thought it was. I didn't even think it was that. I thought literally it was just someone stabbing him on the hill.
Oh, that'd be messed up.
You know, like no, yeah, that would be messed up. I mean, there's loads of people there, but they could have just popped out and just he's stabbing him or whatever. And then obviously it pans out, and then you see the head kind of, you know, the droplet and stuff, but. That island is just cursed. I think it's like it must have been like one of the most grueling battles of that theatre, really, right? I don't think.
Or any. It seems like it, the most grueling battle.
Hell on Earth is an understatement.
Yeah.
It's
hell on hell.
Yeah. It was pretty crazy. I think also what was interesting about it was the numbers that they lost. They'd go up X amount of numbers, and then when they come down, it's like the numbers are so spot. That shot of them coming down, and there's like 20 of them, and maybe like 50, 60, 70 went up or whatever. You know, wounded or whatever. But it's.
And they come back to Peleliu and they're greeted with a smile, and they're supposed to. Well, they go, "Oh, thanks for greeting us."
Yeah.
Feel better now.
I think. But I suppose that's one way for them to try, and that was probably the army's way of trying to, or their way of trying to raise some sort, like, you know how they did in Australia. So they're basically, you're fighting for a purpose. They gave them a purpose to fight for. So the first day they let them run around drinking, you know, like, and then slowly they started bringing them back to it. So okay, you know what? Everyone stay in the stadium. So it's kind of like what you're fighting for.
Yeah.
It's a reminder of what you're fighting for.
The intricacies of the tunneling systems that the Japanese had created and the fact that they were doing it day and night just made it so difficult for the Marines to not only.
Well, like I said, psychologically, it's brilliant. It's a fantastic element, but it's very demanding because you're constantly being attacked. So you're not getting sleep. Maybe like 10, 15, 20-minute stints. If that.
But also, it felt like the Marines had cleared an area, but it wasn't cleared.
But they hadn't. Yeah.
As if,
Yeah, yeah.
as if like they'd appeared out of a tunneling system from somewhere completely different. Either they did that, or we hadn't completely checked that it was clear.
Yeah.
Which I don't. If you're chucking that grenade into that bunker.
Yeah.
It didn't look like a big bunker either.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that was pretty. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like being shot at and trying to figure out if there's like two bunkers next to each other, which one you threw the grenade into. I'm sure you'd sit there and think, we cleared it, but then you might have not thrown it in the other one. Do you know what I mean? You don't know. There's so many things. There's so many elements going on. But yeah, something like that, like you would double check, because if they had set up mortars and they started firing it, one person could have just stuck his gun out the vent and just taken the whole team out.
Yeah, that's true.
The whole mortar team, basically.
Poor Marine who wanted to take a shit and ended up running with his pants down his ankle. Yeah.
Even we were like, why did they take so long to shoot? But then obviously, you see they show the comical side of it. But that's a perfect example. It's like, I know you can't check everything, but if you're sitting there or you're sleeping there, would you not check that there's a cave there, or try and collapse it down, throw a grenade in there or something? I don't know.
I don't know which one was worse. This, in terms of being rough. This, the previous one, part 4, episode 4.
I think part 4 was not as gruesome as. I think the last two have been the most brutal, because you got passing of the airfield, and this one, look at the terrain you're crossing.
And they're losing good men.
Yeah, now they're losing good men.
Yeah, rough episode. But great. If that was all, I don't know where it was all filmed and shot, but
I was
going to say,
brilliant. I know this. Obviously, this sounds. It looked like King Kong when they filmed King Kong. That terrain.
The new one.
Initial bit. The new one, the new one, not the old one. The new one. Peter Jackson's one is like that.
The old
like
one. Not the new one. There's a new Kong.
I don't know. I haven't seen
the middle one.
The
middle one.
Yeah, the middle one. Yeah, Peter Jackson's one. It's like that kind of terrain where it's like.
I know you mean. Rubble, rock, weird formations. It's,
nature just kind of. Being weird. Yeah.
Good to know how they did that. If that was a set, it can't be a set. But if that was,
there must have been a location.
Genius. Yeah. Great episode. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. What did you think of the episode and our reaction to it? But other than that, please like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell, and we'll see you in the next one. See ya.